I'm a great op shop buyer and I love looking for unusual things.
Feels very elegant.
You choose your own name, you know, you choose your own persona.
It frees you up to just act out a bit.
The fun of it has been actually the build-up, because we've just had an absolute hoot of a time.
Whether you're a first-timer or a professional, the sci-fi genre of steampunk has something for you. With roots in 1980s literature, authors imagined a futuristic world powered by steam and mechanics, reminiscent of the Victorian era. It wasn't until the noughties that people began dressing up as a form of escapism.
It's intoxicating seeing yourself bedecked in such beauty and detail, I think, and it feels very elegant. I feel beautiful when I wear a corset, and it's not as uncomfortable as you might think. Then all the zhuzh, you know, the frills and the bustles, and I just feel really gorgeous when I walk down the street. And I feel very confident, empowered, and brave and fearless, you know. I can say what I want to whomever I want, and it doesn't matter.
This trio, known collectively as the Brass Harpies, are professional steampunks who tour the country to share the fun.
They're really curious about the attention to detail, you know. They love all the little knickknacks and brass bits and pieces and things that move and buckles and jingly and jangly, and the hats, you know, it's all about the hat.
And the minute you put a top hat on somebody and you put that frame around them, they're a bit shy at first, but then you get them laughing and they're, sometimes you're prying them away with a crowbar.
For one group of friends new to the scene, their inspiration came from within.
Well, I mainly took the aspect of my beret and feather from my father, who was in the pipe band, Donald Pipe Band. And as children, we used to polish the sporran and the spats, and really would love the way he would dress up in his kilt. So the feather comes from that inspiration.
But I realise that I have kind of strange choices of a lot of clothing. I do wear unusual clothes, and a lot of my clothes blended into the theme anyway. Well, I have a lot of beautiful skirts that have unusual lines, and they're too good to throw away.
And if not for their wardrobe, it was at second-hand clothing stores.
I'm a great op shop buyer, and I love looking for unusual things. So I've been going to op shops since the 60s, and I just collect things and keep them. Oh, the beads I bought in an op shop, and that's an old jumper that I sewed onto an old hat that was made of straw.
Compared to other types of cosplay steeped in pop culture, steampunk is more accessible.
Cosplay has elements of, you know, you create a character that somebody else has created, you know, you recreate it. You create a Marvel character or a gaming character, but a lot of steampunk cosplay is original character cosplay. So you are the one who are creating the character. You're the one who you choose your own name, you know, you choose your own persona.
At a deeper level, steampunk also rebels against mainstream norms.
We might look like we're from the Victorian era, but we certainly don't have those kind of sensibilities. So the punk is all about liberation for women, you know, wearing your corsets on the outside.
Being sassy and adventurous and daring.
Instead of the ideas of colonialism, it's more the punking of that idea, and instead steampunks go out and they seek to learn and to embrace different cultures and to, you know, celebrate them.
But for the casual revellers at the Wimmera Steampunk Festival in country Victoria, the most important thing is to have fun.
We ended up with about 5 different outfits each, so whether we wear them all, I don't know. But it's just been, I think, the fun of it has been actually the build-up. So it can only get better from here, because we've just had an absolute hoot of a time.
Oh, it frees you up to just act out a bit, and I just think that, you know, anyone over 60, just why not?